What if I told you that some of the creamiest, most comforting spreads sitting quietly in your kitchen aren't just delicious, they're medicinal? Imagine your morning toast, your smoothie, or that late-night spoonful not just satisfying cravings, but actively lowering your blood sugar, healing your nerves, balancing your hormones, and protecting your heart. No prescriptions, no fancy supplements, just real, natural foods doing the work silently inside your body. For millions living with diabetes, food often feels like an enemy. Every bite is a calculation, every snack a gamble. But here's the truth. The food industry rarely tells you. Certain natural fats, when used wisely, can become your best metabolic allies. Today, we're uncovering 3 specific nut butters that don't just avoid sugar spikes. They flatten them. They help repair the hidden damage diabetes causes in your cells and even help your body use insulin more efficiently. These are not exotic or expensive superfoods. They're simple, affordable, everyday spreads with scientifically proven healing power. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which nut butters to choose, when to eat them, and how to combine them for maximum blood sugar control. And you'll get some simple, delicious recipes that make eating healthy feel like self-care. Let's begin with one of the most underrated heroes in the diabetic pantry: pistachio butter. Number 1. Pistachio butter. The green gold for blood sugar and nerve health. Pistachio butter isn't as common as peanut or almond butter. But for someone managing diabetes, it's a hidden gem with extraordinary metabolic benefits. This vibrant green spread isn't just a treat, it's a biological tool for healing. Each spoonful works on multiple systems, improving insulin sensitivity, supporting nerve and eye health, protecting blood vessels, and calming inflammation that worsens diabetic complications. For those struggling with numbness, tingling, eye strain, or fluctuating blood pressure, pistachio butter is a natural stabilizer your body will thank you for. Unlike heavier nut butters, it has a smoother, more balanced fat composition that produces a steady glycemic response. That means your blood sugar stays calm, your energy remains steady, and your cravings gradually fade away. Let's look at the numbers. Pistachios have a glycemic index of just 15, among the lowest of all nuts, and a glycemic load of less than 2 per serving. That's incredibly gentle on your glucose levels. When ground into a pure butter, with no added sugar, that low impact remains intact. 2 teaspoons of natural pistachio butter can have a glycemic load as low as 1 to 2, meaning they digest slowly and keep your insulin response smooth and stable. But pistachio butter isn't just about blood sugar. It's loaded with vitamins and minerals that heal on a deeper level. 2 tablespoons, around 32 grams, deliver roughly 180 calories, 15 grams of healthy fats, 6 grams of protein, and 8 grams of carbs, with 3 grams of fiber, bringing the net carbs to just 5 grams. It's a powerhouse of vitamin B6, magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which play a crucial role in diabetic eye protection. Vitamin B6 helps your body create neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin, the very chemicals that regulate mood, sleep, and focus. Many diabetics experience mood swings or sleep issues due to fluctuating blood sugar levels, and pistachio butter provides natural support in this area. Magnesium, an element involved in more than 300 biological reactions, directly enhances insulin receptor sensitivity. And potassium keeps your blood pressure in check, reduces fluid retention, and supports kidney filtration, all vital for people at risk of diabetic nephropathy. Here's where it gets fascinating. Pistachio butter contains unique antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, compounds rarely found in other nuts. These carotenoids are the retina's best friends. They protect against diabetic retinopathy and oxidative stress that can blur vision over time. And let's not forget its gut-healing power. Pistachio butter acts as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your intestines and boosting the production of short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. These molecules are essential for gut repair, reduced inflammation, and improved insulin signaling. That's why many people feel calmer, more balanced, and even lighter after adding pistachio butter to their diet. A quick serving tip: Spread 1 tablespoon of pistachio butter on celery or apple slices for a midday snack that controls hunger and blood sugar for hours. You can also blend it into smoothies with unsweetened almond milk, spinach, and a pinch of cinnamon for a creamy green drink that stabilizes your energy naturally. But remember, pistachio butter is calorie-dense. 1 tablespoon contains about 90 calories, so moderation is key. Stick to 1 or 2 tablespoons a day. And always buy unsweetened, unsalted varieties. Avoid brands with palm oil, honey, or cane sugar. These additives ruin its metabolic benefits. Though slightly pricier than peanut butter, usually around $8 to $12 per jar, its nutrient density and healing profile make it worth every penny. When it comes to blood sugar, nerves, hormones, and vision, pistachio butter truly stands alone. Think of it not just as food, but as a gentle, creamy therapy for your metabolism. Number 2. Peanut butter, the everyday glucose stabilizer. Let's move to the most familiar jar in every home, peanut butter. While many people see it as a comfort food, few realize that it's also a metabolic modulator. When used correctly, peanut butter becomes a glucose-regulating, hormone-balancing, hunger-taming tool. Its benefits come not only from healthy fats and protein, but from how it interacts with your body's cellular systems. One of its most powerful effects is on GLUT4, the glucose transporter in your muscle and fat cells. When GLUT4 becomes inactive, as happens in insulin resistance, glucose remains trapped in the bloodstream. But here's the magic. Peanut butter contains magnesium, resveratrol, and monounsaturated fats, which can activate GLUT4 even without insulin. This means your cells can absorb glucose more effectively, an incredible advantage for people struggling with high A1C levels or stubborn belly fat. Peanut butter also influences the brain. It's rich in tyrosine, an amino acid that helps the body produce dopamine, the neurotransmitter linked to focus, motivation, and emotional stability. Many diabetics experience brain fog or mood swings because of fluctuating glucose, and peanut butter provides a natural lift without caffeine or sugar. 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter, about 32 grams, contain around 190 calories, 16 grams of fat, 8 grams of protein, and just 5 grams of net carbs. Its glycemic index of 13 to 18 makes it one of the most blood sugar-friendly spreads you can eat. Clinical studies have shown that consuming peanut butter 10 to 15 minutes before a meal can reduce post-meal glucose spikes by up to 30%. That's not just theory, it's measurable metabolic control. Another secret lies in its beta-sitosterol, a plant compound that helps calm cortisol levels, the stress hormone often responsible for high-fasting blood sugar. If you wake up with elevated glucose, despite eating well the day before, stress and cortisol are often the hidden culprits. A spoonful of peanut butter at bedtime may help smooth that overnight blood sugar roller coaster. Peanut butter also supports liver function. Its oleic acid promotes fat oxidation and helps clear fatty deposits from the liver, a condition known as fatty liver disease that affects nearly 70% of type 2 diabetics. Contrary to popular belief, peanut butter doesn't cause weight gain when eaten in moderation. Its balance of fat, fiber, and protein triggers hormones like GLP-1 and peptide YYTV, both of which reduce hunger and control cravings. Here's a simple recipe for stable energy. Mix 1 tablespoon of peanut butter with half a cup of Greek yogurt, a pinch of cinnamon, and a few chia seeds or blueberries. This combo not only keeps you full, but also regulates blood sugar for hours. Always choose natural peanut butter, the kind that lists only peanuts and maybe salt as ingredients. Avoid any product labeled reduced fat or low sugar, as these often contain hidden sweeteners or hydrogenated oils. Best of all, peanut butter is affordable, usually between $2.50 and $4 per jar, making it one of the most budget-friendly, diabetic-friendly foods available. So the next time you crave something comforting, don't feel guilty about that spoonful of peanut butter. You're not cheating on your diet, you're feeding your metabolism. Number 3. Almond butter. the hormone and heart healer. Finally, let's explore a creamy spread that's both luxurious and therapeutic. Almond butter. It's one of the richest natural sources of magnesium, vitamin E, and monounsaturated fats, all of which work together to heal your metabolism, stabilize hormones, and protect your heart and blood vessels. For people with diabetes, almond butter does more than balance sugar. It helps regulate adiponectin and leptin, two hormones that control how your body burns fat and manages hunger. Low adiponectin levels are linked to insulin resistance, while leptin resistance leads to constant hunger despite eating. Almond butter helps restore both, leading to better appetite control and fat metabolism. Each serving, 2 tablespoons, provides around 190 to 200 calories, 18 grams of fat, 7 grams of protein, and 3 grams of net carbs, making it one of the lowest glycemic spreads you can eat. Its glycemic load is under 1, meaning it's incredibly gentle on your blood sugar. But almond butter's real power comes from its micronutrients. One serving gives you 89 milligrams of magnesium, 21% of daily needs, and 7.7 milligrams of vitamin E, over half your daily requirement. Magnesium directly supports insulin sensitivity and energy metabolism, while vitamin E acts as a potent antioxidant that protects the eyes, nerves, and skin from oxidative stress, common in people with diabetes. It also plays a crucial role in reproductive health. For men, vitamin E supports testosterone production and sperm vitality. For women, it helps regulate ovulation and protects ovarian tissue from insulin-induced inflammation. Almond butter's heart-protective fats, mostly monounsaturated, help lower LDL cholesterol, raise HDL, and reduce triglycerides. They also improve vascular elasticity, keeping blood vessels flexible and reducing the risk of hypertension and neuropathy. In research, almond butter has been shown to lower C-reactive protein, CRP, an inflammatory marker often elevated in type 2 diabetes. Lower CRP means less systemic inflammation, improved energy, and better insulin function. Here's a simple, diabetic-friendly recipe. Mix 1 tablespoon of almond butter with half a cup of steamed, mashed cauliflower, a touch of cinnamon, and a few drops of vanilla extract. It creates a rich, pudding-like snack that satisfies sweet cravings while keeping your glucose stable. Or simply spread almond butter on cucumber slices, or add it to your smoothie for a creamy, blood sugar-friendly texture. As always, choose unsweetened and unsalted almond butter. Avoid flavored versions. They often contain maple syrup, honey, or palm oil that spike sugar and defeat the purpose. Price-wise, almond butter ranges from $6 to $9 per jar, but the nutritional return on investment is enormous. This spread nourishes your pancreas, balances your hormones, supports vision, and improves circulation, all while keeping your appetite and sugar levels in harmony. The Healing Trio, your daily spoonfuls of stability. Now imagine what happens when you combine all 3, pistachio, peanut, and almond butter, in your diet. Together, they create a metabolic trifecta. Pistachio butter repairs nerves, supports the eyes, and calms inflammation. Peanut butter regulates glucose transport, stabilizes cortisol, and fuels mental clarity. Almond butter balances hormones, protects the heart, and enhances insulin sensitivity. These aren't just spreads, they're edible medicine. So the next time you crave something creamy, skip the sugary jars and processed snacks. Instead, choose one of these healing nut butters. A single spoonful can make your metabolism calmer, your nerves stronger, and your energy more consistent. Your health isn't built in a clinic, it's built one small choice at a time, in your own kitchen. If you found this video eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe to Decoding Diabetes for more science-backed insights. And in the comments below, tell us, which nut butter do you use most often? Your experience might inspire someone else to start their own journey toward better health, one spoonful at a time.